Hey guys, how are you all doing? We're here, we're going to be doing the Gemini Cancer. So you could be a Gemini Cancer, you could have a Gemini sidereal placement, possibly a Cancer tropical placement, or you could be on the cusp. If you have more of like a Taurus Gemini placement, that was the previous reading I just did. So let me get these kind of out of the way. I pre-pulled the cards and I made some notes that we're going to go over. Just so I'm not just like stumbling over my words, I get the message out like quickly. We will read some of the oracles from the deck book and then we'll get there. Okay. So Cancer, Gemini. We're going to jump right in. The first thing that I was hearing was, and it kind of raised a little bit of a red flag for me. I'm not a big fan of this word, but we had attachment. Okay. So maybe there's something you need to learn about your attachment style. I don't know. But it's the magic of the chalice. And it is important to form strong relationships in love, but it is just as important to form relationships with community, just as strong as the ones you form in love. Do not focus an energy towards one target, but distribute your love to all you should or want to give it to. Not everyone is worthy of your love. Say no if you don't want to share it with that person, but remain open to possible loving friendships in life. Form happy families and happy friends. So that is your east. That's the east for you. Okay. In the south, which is like the fourth house, we pulled the moon. And the moon is the spell of love. And it is slow, but it's effective magic. Action based on the sound and evocation of happy images. This will defeat deception and illusions, restoring any lost harmony or trust within a family unit. Serenity restored, increasing dopamine and a decreasing your cortisol. It's something that's just going to naturally happen. So that was like the little spell that I put. Your serenity is being restored in the family unit. You're increasing your dopamine and your serotonin naturally. And then your cortisol is being decreased, right? Your cortisol, your stress levels are going down. Okay, in the west, we pulled the Wheel of Fortune, or just the wheel. And the wheel talks about change. The seventh house talks about contracts, partners, long-term partners, things like that. So it's the seduction of the mirror. A destiny that is fortunate must be seized and tamed, adjusted adjusted to adjusted. I don't know what I meant to say there. Transformed. Observe where, how, and what needs to change to get you exactly who and what you want. Deep down on a soul level, choose wisely. One will lead to success unlike any other direction or option. And you can see there's 1, 2, and there's 3. In the north, this is going to be a quick reading, guys. In the north, we have the King of Cups, or the King of Chalices. Very interesting. I'm going to make the connection in a second to the last reading I just did. We have Satisfaction and the magic of spiced tea. A transparent, harmonious relationship must be spontaneous, full of surprises, and full of surprises. Awe and constant bantering. Awe, to be in awe of someone. Constant bantering, back and forth. Take the crown and sit in the throne. Allow her to sit at your feet. The night does not belong to God. Sleep Token is the song I got for that. And then in the last reading, I don't have it because I shuffled the deck, but for the Gemini Taurus reading, very interesting. We pulled the 9 of Cups in the east, which we got the 10 of Cups here. In the south, we pulled the Knight of Swords. And here we got the Moon. So this could be talking about maybe like friends or people in your life, family, people in your life that are reflections. I'm also noticing here there's this pearl in the lobster as well. So, but it's very weird because both of these men are like sucking on the boobs of these women in this card. And I wrote, was it yours that I wrote? Oh yeah, right here in the east, which is representative of you. And it says, your love is not everyone is worthy of your love, right? A Cancer does rule like the breast areas. So it's like, not everyone is worthy of your love. So the love could be kind of coming through like symbolic, like milk, like boob milk. I don't know. Maybe they're just, I don't fucking know. Just take it easy. Okay, the card we pulled was father, and then we also pulled driver. Okay. Family, patriarch, garden, paternal authority, and ancestral passage. So this could even be an ancestor that's trying to speak to you from the other side, potentially, trying to tell you about the choices you need to make or that you need to stop. Maybe if there's something that makes you feel satisfied in the moment, there could be something you're experimenting. That was one of the oracle cards that we pulled here. We also have contemplation and Lilith and Pisces. We're going to read those from the deck, from the guidebooks in a second. And then in the previous reading, we pulled the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands came out together. We're seeing this experimentation card here. And then in the 7th house, we have these 3 women. I'm not sure. Take with that what you will. Something's going to get cut off, right? That's kind of the way it goes in Gemini. A lot of times Gemini gets cut off. It's just the rules. The 7 of Swords. Somebody might not want to let you know, though, that something's going to get... Okay. That's how Gemini goes, right? We always have to cut the Gemini off because it's the Gemini, not the Gemini. 4 of Swords in reverse. That's Jupiter in Aries. The moon is in reverse here. So this could even be talking about maybe like another energy you're dealing with. 7 of Swords. So the Ace of Swords reverse. Taking your words, stealing your words, doing something like that. Somebody will get their karmic retribution for that, right? Karma is a cold, cold son of a gun, right? It's like this person, if this person tries to like do anything shicey or shady, it's like they immediately get, I wasn't supposed to use those cards. I'm sorry. We were pulling angels and I went karmic with it a little bit. Okay, so catch yourself like if you start to do that. Okay, what is the angels overseeing this Cancer, Gemini energy, please? We had the 5 of Wands, God, listening and concealment, politics and ambition, wins judgments and protects all those who seek truth. The 10 of Wands, God humiliating the proud, spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. The 4 of Pentacles, God liberating the oppressed, self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. And the 9 of Swords, purification, protection from the impious, religious sentiments. Bottom of the deck, we have the 72nd angel, which is the final angel, and it's God, the end of the universe. Endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. Baby boy. Whoa. I don't know why I said baby boy. It's a girl, obviously. I like this angel, though. The death card is really powerful. The sun comes immediately after that, right? So sometimes, like, it can be sad to lose people in life. So this could literally be like an ancestral message. I'm kind of getting that vibe. Or it's like you're trying to communicate with your ancestors. Maybe they're talking about like an ancestor that's going to be like reincarnated through you. I'm not sure. But God liberating the oppressed, there's definitely this angelic energy that's like fighting off all of this negative energy. 5 of Wands can talk about like competition, petty competition, annoying competition, politics, like somebody that wants to fight about politics with you because you see things differently, right? Protects all those who seek the truth, though. So if you're like trying to hide something or if you're like corrupt, it won't be able to, Ha'aya will not be able to protect you. It's a very low vibrational one. 168 is the gematria for the name, very low vibrational. The 10 of Wands, which talks about like over encumbered, having too much to carry, God humiliating the proud. And you can see here she has like this in the right hand of Virgo. She holds like that thistle. It's not the wheat, but it's the other one. I don't remember exactly what they call it. And then she has a crown. Is it thorns? No, it's like a laurel wreath crown, right? So if you are ever feeling humiliated, or if someone was trying to humiliate you in your life, right, karma always comes around, right? And you can see these two dogs here, and there's these spiders, and it's snowing. They're wolves, actually, and that's Nana L, the 53rd. The first one is the 26th. Am I 26 years old? I think I just turned 26, yeah. Okay, let's see. We have 60. God liberating the oppressed, and you can see there's this man, and he's carrying an angel on his back, right? I have two on my back. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. So if you were having any like mental problems, or if you're having a difficult time like dealing with mental fogginess, or like seeing things clearly, communicating clearly, like maybe even like feeling a little bogged down by emotion, that's going to be cleared up now, right? Especially if it was causing like mental blockages, right? This got, what is it? This is Misrael. So like if something was making you feel fucking miserable, we have 3, we have 6, 8. You could be walking away from something that was making you feel miserable, or something that was making someone feel miserable. You're moving on past that now into something new and something different. And then we have the 9 of Swords, and you can see purification, protection from the impious and religious sentiments. 9 of Swords, the comforting God. And in this one, in the comforting God, we're seeing in the sigils down here, we have there's a lot of like crosses, kind of like what we're doing with the spread, how there's like each of like the pillars, right? The like the crosshairs. And then you can see it here. And this one is really highlighting the top, obviously. So it could be something in the bottom that you're needing to fill out, which would be like the east and the south. I guess it's a little bit in a different axis. But here you can also see this cross in here. And that would show me that, I'm not sure the way it's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's almost like the Aries, like the ram, or it's like that almost on one end, but then the other one has like this platform with like these weird looking arrow things. I'm not sure. I know that when you see a cross like that, it can be symbolic of like the amount of effort you have to do to get to the top of that cross, right? Because it's not just one cross, right? There's multiple crosses, right? It's ladder. It's a ladder. It's a golden. There'll be a golden ladder hanging down when the man comes around. What's that? It's called The Man When the Man Comes Around by Johnny Cash. Okay. That's actually a really good song. Okay. So let's get into this. I'm going to start with the Casanova. We're going to start with Contemplation, which is the 29th card. And it says, the rich, verdant atmosphere of this card suggests contentment, the fulfillment of a path of work and sacrifice that has led to personal satisfaction. And that was the keyword for the King of Cups at the top. It was his keyword was satisfaction in the north. So there could be contemplation, right? Once you get to the top of this cross, because this is the ladder that we're going up, right? That's why they say like reversed crosses are not okay, because that would make like the home life very small, but your career life like really expanded. That's why they don't want to say that, because they don't want you to be at the top, right? People want you to stay at the bottom. And you're Gemini, Cancer, so you're used to being obviously at the top. Through contemplation of the path implemented to get to this point, understanding your actions and experience is the way to greater awareness and a sense of fulfillment for what you already have. You can find this wisdom through listening, meditation, or prayer. Definitely listening, I feel like, is really important for you, Gemini, to like listen. Listening, right? Do the gamma waves. I know you're a little squirrely. You get a little squirrely, you kind of get distracted a lot. The other Casanova card we got was experimentation. The oracle cards for the Casanova, like the Casanova Oracle, there's not very many masks and it's much more feminine based as opposed to the tarot. Casanova Tarot is much more toxic. The masculines, a lot of times it's the masculines that wear masks. There's also feminines that wear the masks. But when they're wearing a mask, that would talk about not showing their true identity. You can't see this woman's face though. So anyways, let's see. Experimentation. The key to realizing your ambitions lies beyond your comfort zone in an unexplored place that is probably beyond your concept of the norm. Going against social conventions may be uncomfortable, but it frees you from the expectation of others and the need to conform. From the belief that joining the ranks can result in an uncomfortable flattening. Wait, what? From the belief that joining the ranks can result in a comfortable flattening at the expense of the flicker of genius that uncovers novel ideas and solutions. Of course, opening up new avenues is not a riskless venture. Maintain the right flexibility in case things do not go as planned. Definitely go check out the reading I did previous to this, which was Taurus and Gemini, because this really resonated with that reading and going on their own path that hasn't really been traveled yet. So there could be something for you in that reading as well. Or the energy is just carrying over. Okay, we're going to read this. We have Lilith and Pisces. We'll see what they say about that. And this is the 12th card, and it's connected to the Vishuddha, or the throat chakra. And, oh, I'm sorry, they call it Selena in Pisces. Wait. Oh, it is. Because the Lilith, I'm pretty sure that, oh, that's very interesting. So they're calling it Selena. I didn't see that because it's white on the inside. It's not Black Moon Lilith. It's like the opposite of that. But it's like the moon with the cross on it, meaning like Venus has like a cross, Mercury has a cross, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is the moon sigil with a cross. So this is like the embodiment of the moon. Interesting. So it's not Selena. Oh, whoa, it's Selena? Wait, what? Oh, no, they have Lilith as well. But this is not, this is Selena. Okay, so a dweller of two worlds. My love flows like the conversation of two souls in a sunny summer afternoon. I may disappear at the first sight of disharmony, but while I am here, we can fly together on heavenly winds. My hands may know your body, but my lips know your soul. Ooh, God. Who wrote this? Elsa. I don't know how to say that. I think this is like it's from Italy. The deck's from Italy. I don't know how to say that last name because it's like Kafakatsky or something. Fuck, I don't know, dude. I don't know what it says. Sorry. What is inspiration? Inspiration is a connection with something that doesn't yet exist. A moment of irrational, unexpected clarity. Inspiration moves like water, touching different parts of our soul and our mind, connecting them and taking them deeper and higher. Inspiration is not love, but it is a form of relationship. Our inner self talking with the world and the world answering back. Our potential finds a shape to grow into and takes the first steps in that direction. Before everything else, inspiration is a feeling that can carry us, sometimes submerge us, even overwhelm us. It is a feeling that we can only reach when we allow the world to envelop our being. Fuck. That sounded intense, dude. All right. That's what I have for you. Yes, I have to go. This is where my moon placement is. Boop, 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 boop. And both my father's moon placements are here. My stepfather and my biological father, we all have Cancer moons. My dad is actually born as a honeymoon because he's a Gemini sun. So he was born with a honeymoon. He's a nice guy. He's pretty smart. Anyways, I think he does a lot of Uber. That's why he picked these cards. Here. Hope he's having a good time. It's Christmas. I gotta call him soon. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. I didn't get into what these cards meant. I just don't have any time for that. I don't know what they mean. If you need to go talk to nature, go talk to nature. Go check out that. My dad looks a lot like Alex Jones. He talks like Alex Jones too. Not joking. He sounds like him. He looks like him. I gotta go. That's all I got.